Hello, and welcome to Pursuit's webinar on how to calculate your PPP loan amount. I'm Chris Levy, Chief Credit Officer of Pursuit, and today we're going to talk about how to calculate your Paycheck Protection Program maximum loan amount for a seasonal business. The SBA has provided a different and unique calculation for seasonal businesses in order to maximize their loan amount for the Paycheck Protection Program. Today, we're going to talk about the definition of a seasonal business and how to find out if you qualify for this unique calculation. We will let you know what documents that you need to gather in order to apply for the loan, and also how to calculate the maximum loan amount that you're eligible for. We'll also then provide an example so you can see how this process works with some live numbers. The first step to see if you qualify for the seasonal business calculation is to follow one of the two options that SBA has provided to meet the requirements of a seasonal business. The first is that the business cannot operate for more than 7 months in any calendar year. The business must be closed for the remaining months of the year to qualify as a seasonal business under this stipulation. The second option is that during the preceding calendar year, if the business's revenues for any 6 months of the year were not more than a third of the gross receipts for the other 6 months of the year. So this will require a calculation for each month of the year for the business to then calculate if it is not more than a third of the gross receipts for the other 6 months of the year. This obviously is a pretty specific calculation, and we encourage you to utilize your accountant or other business advisors to assist you with calculating this amount and ensure that you do in fact qualify as a seasonal business. If you do qualify as a seasonal business, the SBA calculation for the maximum loan amount for the PPP loan is determined by selecting any 12-week period for that employer, beginning with February 15th, 2019 and ending February 15th, 2020. It is up to the applicant to determine any 12-week period, and obviously it is encouraged that you choose the 12-week period with the highest payroll to maximize your loan amount. The SBA states that the maximum loan amount will be calculated based on the average monthly payments for any 12-week period that you select during those dates between April 15th of 2019 and April 15th of 2020. What you do is calculate the combined payroll costs for the time period that you decide, that 12-week period, for only those employees whose principal place of residence is in the United States. For more information on the specific payroll costs, please visit the payroll cost summary page on our website, which will detail exactly how to calculate the payroll. From there, you will take the payroll costs that are calculated for that 12-week period, as discussed in step 1, and divide it by 3 to calculate your average monthly payroll costs. The average monthly payroll costs are then multiplied by 2.5 times to calculate the maximum loan amount for the PPP loan. If you are a business which is assigned a NAICS code beginning with 72, these are businesses in the food service and accommodation industries, such as restaurants and hotels. The calculation is a maximum of 3.5 times as opposed to 2.5 to increase the maximum loan amount for the PPP loan for these specific industries. Let's now go through an example. Assuming that a 12-week period was chosen between February 15th, 2019 and February 15th, 2020, which garnered a payroll amount of $60,000. We will take this number and divide it by 3 to get an average monthly payroll of $20,000. From there, we will multiply this by 2.5 times, or in the case of a business that is a food service or accommodation industry, that would be 3.5 times to get the average or maximum loan amount of $45,000 in this example. We have now provided you with the information on to determine if you are a seasonal business, and if so, how to calculate your maximum loan amount for the Paycheck Protection Program. If you have additional questions on this calculation or any other questions related to the PPP program, please visit our website as your question is likely answered there. We have many resources available for your review. Thank you for attending this webinar on calculating your maximum loan amount for a seasonal business. Good luck with your application to the Paycheck Protection Program.